Good afternoon, everybody. Hello, we're on both platforms. Welcome to the 10 outfits that we would wear on repeat this summer. So this is all about items that we were sure we'd be out of stock of by now at this point in the season, or at least, you know, down to the very last of it. But somehow, somewhere they have gone below your radars. So we are sure, everybody who is watching, that once you've seen these in some bodies and you have some inspiration, that they're probably going to be selling out pretty quick. So these are 5 outfits each from myself and Sarah. Hello everybody, I'm back. I'm slowly introducing myself back. So this is just my second shift, but it is really fabulous to be here. Everybody who I've spoken to, it's been so fantastic to speak to you all again. And I'm quite excited to do my first video, but please do bear with me. It's been almost 6 months out of the game, so do just bear with me and hope that I'm not twittering on too much. And I'd really love to see some love hearts and some likes if you're enjoying it along the way. So I'll kick off my first outfit. Absolutely loved this as soon as I put it on. I have matched it with a really beautiful belt as well, which did go online actually just before I left. So I have seen the belt, but I hadn't seen the dress. So it's the cap sleeve midi dress. £79. I'm in the size large. Let me just quickly talk to you about my sizing. So it has obviously slightly changed. Baby Jude is 5.5 months old now. So, you know, it's slightly changed, not quite back to pre-baby. But I'm about a size 14 on the top and I'm about a size 16 here now. So I've gone about a size up all over, maybe half a size on the top. So yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. Obviously I am a pear shape. For those of you that knew me before, I'm a pear shape and I'm 5'6". So the cap sleeve midi dress in black, £79. I'm in a size large. I've got my own shoes on, model's own shoes. I have got the classic Panama hat, £20, which I think is an absolute steal for this hat, especially for the really, really warm weather that's coming up, just to keep the sun off of your head. And then I've just matched it with a tan Michaela, £79, because it goes with everything, a tan Michaela. It gets everything in it that you might need for the day. And the belt is the elasticated Diamante belt, £35. So it's elasticated. It does, as you can see, it has a lot of room. So it's really fantastic one. You know, you don't need to worry too much about the size because it's got so much room in it. But the detail, if I come a little bit closer, it's fantastic. Look at that. It just jazzes it up. I did love the dress without the belt. I will perhaps just show you that quickly.
And this wasn't your first choice, was it?
It wasn't, no.
This was like, oh my God, what can I wear? Because we've sold everything that I was going to.
We had sold an outfit that I was going to wear. So I was like, Sarah, what else? What else can I try? And I put it on and I thought, no, this is the one that I'm coming in on first because I feel fantastic in it as well. That's the thing. The feel of the fabric is soft. It's proper, you know, t-shirt dress. It's really, really comfy. And look at this thick elasticated band here, so really you can do what you need with it, which is fantastic. If you've got a short waist or a long waist, you can pull it up to where you need it. You know, if you've got big hips, so you need a little bit more material here, such as I do, then you can do that. So it's very versatile and I love it. So that's my first outfit, and here's Sarah.
Hi ladies, it's so good to have Ellie back. The phone that we haven't been able to work out how to make it ring longer before it goes on to answer phone is mended. What else have you done? Oh, she's sorting out the web chat. It's gonna ping. Everything that we have been completely challenged by for the past 6 months is being rectified. So yeah, we missed you greatly, Ellie, if your technical skills, if nothing else. So this dress is this is the Isadora cotton midi dress from Dream Hand Print Apparel. It's £115 and I am in the small. It is absolutely beautiful. Now, it has these floaty bits over your shoulders, which both Ellie and Christine have said, I'm not sure it works for me because they have quite broad shoulders anyway. I have very narrow sloping shoulders, a big bust, and then nothing. So this actually balances me out. It's a beautiful hand printed fabric. I think the cotton is recycled, and there's just 2 tiers in the dress. There's shearing at the back, and I am seriously thinking that actually this should be my dress when I go to London on Tuesday. I have been faffing around trying to make up my mind which one I'm going to wear, but this will pack easily as well. So I think I'm almost there with making up my mind. If you want it instead of me, make sure you buy a size small before Monday morning. I've teamed it up with the Bijou double buckle slip-on sandals, the slides. These are 30 quid. They are super, super comfortable. And again, by Tuesday, I would have decided whether I'm having these or the gold version that we've got. I think it's going to be about 34 degrees in Dusseldorf, so it's going to be hot. And I've got here the snake skin, snake chain. I don't think I've written down properly the name for this. It's a snake chain necklace in silver with little gold bobbly bits on it. So it's perfect for traveling because you can have silver and gold and it will go with everything. And as you know how anal I am, there is no way I could have a necklace without gold in it if it wouldn't go with my gold buckles. So that is my first outfit, and here comes Ali. I've just read. Hello, Ali.
Name.
No, I'm looking at Ali Chaplin.
Oh.
Hello, Ali. This is Ellie.
It's only been 6 months, she's forgotten my name already. So this, ladies, was actually my first choice. So as I've been in and out of the shop, obviously keeping in touch and whatnot, this dress has been on a mannequin. And every time that I've been in, I have loved it and I haven't had time to try it on until today. So this was actually my choice. So my first choice, should I say. So this one is the Pomodoro Abstract Midi. Now I'm actually in a size 12, so you do need to think about your bust really, because of course it is very A-line. So just think about your bust and you probably want to go down a size. So I'm usually a 14 here. I have gone down to the 12. So it's £99. So I've got my own heels on, and I have grabbed a Cobalt Isabel for £60. Now I'm holding it as a clutch because I did envision this dress. I actually envisioned it more of a kind of a summer wedding vibe. And I did say to Sarah, I'm a bit gutted that both of the weddings that we had this year have already been, because this, I would have had the perfect excuse to buy it and I would have worn it probably to both, if I'm honest. So I really, really love it. So that's why I've got a clutch with the Isabel rather than getting the crossbody strap out and using it as a crossbody. But of course, you know, during the day, and I suppose I would have kids with me, so I probably would have to switch to the crossbody halfway through the day. But this is how I did envision wearing it. Now, that belt that I was wearing for the last outfit, I mean, that's going to make just about any outfit. That could go with this. That's a fantastic addition, just to go with just about anything that you're going to be wearing this summer. I love it. I do love a collared kind of t-shirt dress. It's buttoned all the way down, and it does have a slightly kind of cap sleeve. So it is slightly longer sleeved and slightly cap sleeved. So if there's any ladies out there who perhaps don't like their arms, the tops of their arms, this does actually cover them quite well, if you can see. So I love the colours, turquoises and blues. That is what's in my wardrobe. So, you know, I would have had all of the accessories to go with it, but I have nowhere to go. And please do, on the rest of the videos, ignore the marks on the bottoms of my legs from the sandals that I've been wearing since 7:30 this morning. Thanks.
Right, so ladies, I'm back in outfit number 2. The star of the show with this outfit are my Pamela pull-on crop trousers in beige. Now, the only reason I don't have these trousers is that I have a very, very similar pair that are a cropped flare. and the entire outfit basically is a variation of what I came to work in today. So I have this shirt. This isn't mine, but I do have it. It's the Laura cotton and linen jersey popover, which is £89. So the collar and the placket and the cuffs are a solid woven cotton. The rest of the shirt is jersey. So if you're booby like me, it's very, very forgiving. I've gone up to a 16. And the reason I didn't put my shirt on and I put a shop shirt on is I wasn't sure if the one I've got is an 18, but it's not. It's the same size as this. I was curious to see if you could wear two sizes, but I'm in a 16 in both. So on the top half, I'm a 14 to 16. On the bottom half, I'm a 10 to 12. I've sized up in both items. So these are the Pamela pull-on cropped trousers. I'm just going to sort of do a strange leany thing so that you can see the pattern. The fabric is super soft, and they have belt loops. Despite their fact they're a pull-on, they have belt loops, and at 5'6", they're to the bottom of my tummy button, and they are about 2 inches above my ankle bone. They're from Stark, which is actually, I know we shouldn't have favourites, but actually Stark are my favourite jeans and trouser makers. The quality is superb. The fit is fabulous. They're slightly more expensive than other brands that we stock, but in my opinion, they are worth every penny. This is the bronze plaited metallic belt. I can see that I've got the cameras too high today. I'll drop them next time so we can show you a bit more. It's lovely, blingy, blingy, blingy with some gold and lovely bronze. Can you see that it is slightly shiny? It's perfect for summer. Plaited belt. The same necklace as I had in the previous outfit. And just to finish it up, our model's own shoes. As we get to the end of the season, we run out of our sizes in shoes, so we start wearing our own, very often from previous seasons, but these are actually bionic pumps. And this is the Mind Has Gone a Blank. Audrey. There you are. It's the Audrey in cream. Absolutely beautiful handbag with the chain going through, which can be pulled to make it super long. It's a quilted handbag with lots of, well, it's got the gubbins inside, but I can assure you it's got pockets that are zipped and unzipped inside. This outfit, ladies, will take you anywhere, and it does take me everywhere. Here comes Ellie.
Okay, so this is my last dress. It is very bold and striking, and certainly another one of those that you can wear to your weddings or your fabulous summer events, whatever you might be attending. Really, really beautiful and easy to wear. Now it is Pomodoro again, so the sizing, and we need a little bit of a chat about that. So I'm a size 14 on the chest and along the shoulders, because I'm quite broad-shouldered, but I'm not actually very busty, even 5.5 months postpartum. I'm not very busty at all, so I have had to go down 2 sizes. If not, it was looking far too big on the chest. It was even looking a bit too big on the arms. So as a size 14, I've actually gone down to a 10. Now if you're busty, just think about, if you are busty, only go down 1 size, because of course you are going to need some more room here. Again, this is a button down all the way, so just think about your bust. So this is the stripe border shirt dress in Wedgwood blue, £96. I'm in the size 10. I have got the woven toe post sandals. No, I haven't. That doesn't sound right. They're not toe posts. I've got written down £40, so I don't think that's the right one that I'm looking at, but whatever they are, I did fall in love with them, and I am wondering whether I should actually add them to my collection. So this is my last size, so we'll see if one of you gets there before me, but they are lovely. I love the kind of the crisscross over. They're going to go with everything because of the colour of them. I really, really like them, and at the moment I do like being in a wedged sandal. It just gives me a little bit of height and a little bit of confidence with my everyday wear that I'm wearing at the moment. I have gone for another Isabel. I do love an Isabel, as do lots of you. I've gone for the gold. Again, I was just thinking about outings in the summer, you know, perhaps even just an evening out rather than a wedding or something like that. I thought gold with a little bit of shimmer, a little bit of metallic would be quite nice. As it's quite bold, I didn't go for any jewellery or anything like that. I think the pattern does speak for itself. So I didn't pick any jewellery to go with it. But certainly, you know, if you're one for a little necklace or something like that, that would look quite nice, you know, with the V-neck here. Again, I do have broad shoulders, but the shoulder is fitting me very nicely. That is the seam there on my broad shoulders. So it should be absolutely fine on you guys. There we go, that's my last dress.
Right, so ladies, I am in the boho knee-length dress in white. This has hoofed out in black. We don't have very many left at all, but at the moment, you don't really seem to be buying it in white. And I wondered if you thought it was because it might be see-through. I am wearing nude underwear and I think it is working beautifully. So if I just talk about the jewellery first, as you know, for me, 2025 is the year of accessories. I'm really trying to get my act together on these. So I've been super, super brave and I've layered 3 necklaces. This little one here is the short silver ball detail necklace and it is £25. This is the snake chain one that again I just can't find. I think I've written down silver ball twice, so that's why that's gone badly wrong. And then I just grabbed this just before we started the video and I think it looks fab. I just think that by layering a few necklaces, you can really dress up what otherwise would be a very, very simple dress. So just imagine that I've got heels on and I'm wearing this in the evening. It would be fab. What I'm going to do now is take off a couple of my necklaces and move it down to day wear. So now I've just got a very, very simple necklace in the neckline. I've teamed it up with the Kingston, the Dawley woven toe post in pewter. Now again, the navy has absolutely flown out. These haven't, and I just don't understand why. Because you've got rose gold and gold here. I would have thought that these would be a far more practical investment than the navy ones because they will go with absolutely everything. They're 40 quid and they are super, super comfortable. I'm now taking you on to the dress, which really is the star of the show. So it's got a beautiful low crew with the notch here. So you've got quite a lot of flesh on display, which is perfect for petites as well as busty women. Then look, it's got a shorter sleeve with tatting that then takes it to the elbow. It is knee length on me at 5'6", and then the little tatting is repeated so it goes beneath the knee. This dress, ladies, is 69 quid. It is the perfect holiday piece. And if I get on a plane this year that does, and the visit I'm going on doesn't involve work, this would definitely be coming with me because I just think it's perfect. You can wear it in the evening, move it through to the day. Here comes Ellie.
Okay, so this is my first trouser outfit. I'll talk you through the trousers and the top, and then we will get onto the shirt, which is my kind of can't believe that it hasn't sold out yet. So I'm in the wide leg jumping jeans. They're £75. Now I'm in a size 16, so these are true to size. I don't know whether, again, some of you thought that perhaps these were slightly see-through, but with nude underwear, it's absolutely fine. That's what I'm wearing today, is some nude underwear. I did mean to actually grab a belt, which would have looked fantastic here, just to cut me in half a little bit, seeing as I'm white on the bottom. So I did mean to have a tan belt. I got as far as the box, and then I turned around and did something else. Oh-ha! my helpful assistant. Look at that.
I want it back.
She needs it back. But look, this is what I envisioned. So really I'd have had that around me. I'm obviously not going to be able to do it up properly or hoop it properly. So that was the look. See, that was going to be more of the look. So let me just hoof that back to Sarah because she needs that now. So I have still got those lovely wedge sandals on the bottom. I have got just one of our basic round neck white tees underneath. I haven't written down the price. I'm fairly certain 22, which was not what I was going to say, so good job Sarah was there. These come in a huge range of colours, lots and lots of different colours. I could have put red underneath this and it would have looked fantastic. So just so you're aware ladies, we've got lots of round neck and v-neck in lots of different colours, which are fantastic, you know, coming up to the summer, adding into your wardrobe, because then all you need to update next year is your pair of shorts or your pair of trousers or your skirt. You've already got the t-shirt to go with it, and these wash very, very well for the price that, I mean, I've got ones that I bought at the year that I started, which was, what, 3 years ago now, and they're still fantastic. They wash really, really brilliantly. So these cotton t-shirts are definitely a staple for your wardrobe. So the top that I'm wearing, it's the Coral Batik Tile Print shirt. It is £59. It has got a fantastic pattern. Look at that. I absolutely love it. It's not kind of so out there that you're going to feel uncomfortable if you don't really like patterns. It's a really easy one to wear. It's lovely. Now I'm in the size large. As you can see, there'd be absolutely no way that I'd be doing it up, but that's fine because I wouldn't wear it done up. We do have an extra large, which I would, if I wanted to wear it done up, that's what I would have to buy as an extra large. So if you're a size 14, again, I'm a 16 on the hips, but if you're a 14, then really you're looking for an extra large in this shirt. All I've done is rolled up the sleeves, so the sleeves are longer and they are a decent size as well. So if you do have slightly longer arms, you're going to be absolutely fine with that. But I like to roll it up, just show a little bit of skin. And this was a bracelet that I hadn't seen as well. This one's called the Gold and Taupe Resin Bangle, £24. I love that. Look at that. Just make sure you can both see it on both platforms. I absolutely love that. It's the colour of it is going to go with everything. Again, this is going to be when you're running out the door, you've forgotten to put your jewellery on, or you can just bung this on because it's going to go with everything. And it is a hinged bangle, so easy for absolutely everybody to use. There we go, thank you.
Right, so my next outfit, ladies, is actually note to self. Note to self is to remind you that we can no longer restock summer coloured jeans. So every year we try at the end of May to guess how many pairs of summer coloured jeans we are going to sell between the end of May and the end of March when we get our next batch in, because so many of you look for winter sun, or you go on cruises and you panic because you haven't got your jump-in jeans or your capris or whatever, and inevitably every single year we get it wrong. So ladies, at the moment we have stocks in white of the 1913s, which is the jean that I'm wearing. It's the 7/8 jean that is a version of the 1975, which is the one that was featured on Lorraine and I have been wearing for 10 years. Donna has been wearing the short version as full-length jeans for 10 years. We've got jumping capris. We're okay for white for the time being. Beige, if you don't get it now, ladies, it won't happen. We're down to our last run. For some reason, I just couldn't repeat at the end of May like I usually could. So that is the buy your jeans now warning over. Let's move on to the item that you're all missing, which is this amazing t-shirt from MXO. It's the Botanic Print Design capped sleeve t-shirt. I have gone really oversized with this, ladies, because I'm wearing narrower jeans and it all looked a bit too fitted and a bit too just sort of a bit too formal actually, when I had the large, which is the size that would fit me and I would wear were I wearing wider trousers. It's got this lovely drop cap sleeve, so it's very, very flattering. It covers the tops of your arms. It's a lovely lightweight cotton, and MXO is the same make as the basic cotton t-shirts that we sell, so the quality is superb. Teamed it up with one of our woven belts. I had this in black. I think we've sold out in black. We've still got it in taupe. So this is a really nice summer version. But again, this will move into the autumn and the winter too with your neutral wardrobe. And then I've teamed it up with a little barrel that probably I wouldn't actually have this bag in real life with this outfit, but I loved it because it matched my belt. And also, ladies, it reminds me to tell you that we have 10% off the barrel in July. We're in July. So if you pop Beryl 10 in at the checkout, when you're buying your Beryl bag, you will get 10% off. We are very short on some colours, but I'll be restocking in about 10 days time. So if you want a Beryl and your colour is showing as being on back order, grab it, and you should have one in 10 days time or before. Oh, these are my flip-flops. Here comes Ellie.
Okay, so my last pair of trousers. So I did just want to show you, again, as a pear shape. Don't be completely terrified of wearing some pattern on the bottom. It is fine. We just have to think a little bit about what we've matched it with. And of course, if you're confident in it, if you feel good, you'll look good. If you don't, then you're gonna seem a nervous wreck and it's not gonna look so good. So have confidence in your body. But I fell in love with them and I was worried about putting them on. But I did fall in love with them. So these ones are the wide leg floral print, £75. Now these do come up small anyway, okay? So I have gone up to a size 18, so I'm a 16 here, I have gone up to an 18. They have got a fixed waistband and button, so you do need to think about that. I think everybody, kind of regardless of shape, is probably going to have to go up a size. Now, because of the colour, really, I have matched it with the Blooming's Coral Frill Neck Jumper, £69. Now you can wear this a few different ways. You can go oversized, you can go fitted. It's a beautiful jumper. You ladies love this, and I know that you've bought it lots in different colours. It's a fantastic soft knit, very, very flattering. It's got lovely sleeve detail as well. It's a really, really beautiful jumper, as is everything from Blooming's. It is one of your guys' favourites. I have just matched it with the gold double loop hinged bracelet, and that is £24. I just thought that actually I'd probably just pull these back a little. I just have my wrists on show, and I just have a nice golden bracelet there. I think gold matches the outfit quite well. It's very interesting as well when I picked it up to put it on. It is sort of double hinged, and then it attaches there. I don't know whether you can see that, but it attaches there. So you do not have to worry about this flinging off or anything like that. It is very, very secure as it's double hinged. But it's beautiful. Again, this is one of those items that you can have in your wardrobe. It's going to be fantastic for lots of different reasons, whether you're going out in the evening or you need to zhuzh up your work outfit or something like that. So I have matched them with the wedges. Again, I do prefer my legs in a bit of a heel, in some trousers like this, so that it doesn't look too crazy. But yeah, this is a pear shape in some patterned, brightly coloured trousers.
Like that, right. I bet you're hot in that jumper.
I am.
Okay, so this is a bit of an odd outfit because I can't find anything in my changing room. Hang on, I think I've got a necklace here. Right, let's pretend this is what I planned. This is what I planned, ladies. And no, I didn't plan it because it looks even madder than I thought it was going to be. I've got no idea where my proper necklace is. And obviously, this belt is far too big to wear around my waist. This is how not to style, ladies. But start using your imagination, okay? So I'm going to hold the big belt here, and you imagine that I'm not, that it just fits me, okay? And then also imagine that I haven't got the wrong shoes on, because I've still got my pewter shoes, and obviously I wouldn't be wearing that with this belt. But anyway, you get the drift. The t-shirt is a crew neck t-shirt. I'm wearing the same size as Ellie. I want to show you that it is pulling. I know it's pulling, but because it's 100% cotton and fits me on the shoulders, this is the size I would have. So if you're booby like me and you want a fitted t-shirt, do go for the large. This will, as you wear it, this will go. I wear a lot of larges and it does go. If I wanted an oversized look, then I would go for the extra large as the one I wore before. Let me just tuck this in. I might even take it off in a minute, but I need it to show you that I need the illusion of a waist with this outfit. Moving on to the skirt, which I now discover I've got on the her. If I had it on straight. Let me squizzle my skirt round, ladies. And now my belt. Right, there you are. It has pockets. So it's a beautiful skirt. It is 1, 2, 3 layered, and at 5'6", it comes to just above my ankle bone. And it has this lovely cockle print on it. Beautiful skirt. We also have it in turquoise. Perfect for now. In real life, I probably would actually wear this with a vest. So just pretend that this is a bit lower because it's super, super hot at the moment. This is such a lovely, lightweight skirt that I probably would want to wear it with something very, very cool so that I could wear it all day. So the t-shirt is £22. The Marin Rose seashell print tiered skirt is £75. Remember, it has pockets and the rest of the madness you've seen already, ladies. So I think that's it. I think we're on radio silence for a bit, actually. I'm buying next week. So I'm in London and Dusseldorf next week. Then we come back, so, I've got a funeral. Not sure about videos, ladies. We'll have to sit down and have a think and see if we can, perhaps you and Donna could do one next week if we're not busy.
Yeah, no
yeah, we'll just see if we can knock a couple out for you. But they'll be on a pretty ad hoc basis until I get back from buying, which is about the middle of August. But we've got lots of reels lined up for you. So Ellie and Donna can do some reels. I'll do you bits and bobs whilst I'm away. And we will keep you amused, even if we're not styling you very badly, as I have done so this afternoon. Have a fabulous weekend, and we will see you very, very soon.